Hey y'all, hey everybody. How are y'all doing today? Welcome, come on in, make yourself at home. My name is Marsha with Mimi Makes Keepsakes. I'm happy that you're here. Welcome all my new subscribers. Just come on in and have fun. I'm thankful that you're here. I appreciate you being here. Thank you to the ones that have been with me since the beginning of this YouTube journey. Y'all are so much fun to hang out with. I'm laughing at myself. I'm giggling at myself because I've restarted this video so many times and I'm thinking, I think too hard about the introduction and I kind of get nervous and then I'm like, that didn't sound right, but we're here, we're doing it. So I think I told you welcome. I think I told you my name, the name of my channel. But yes, seriously, welcome. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. And thanks for being here. So today, it's been a while since I've sat down and had a proper chat with y'all about everything that I've made, the goings on, the goings on in my life. And well, it's Friday. It's Friday afternoon. I did keep little man, today and yesterday. I know I like to normally do my videos on Sunday afternoon, but I think we're probably going to go out and see some family after church and lunch or brunch. So I said, what? I have time to do it today, so I'm going to sit down and chat with you today. So welcome. I went and got everything I want to talk to you about and I just laid it out on the desk in front of me. So hopefully I don't forget anything. I did make one list. It's just about some yarn I saw at Walmart. But I'll constantly go through my head things I want to talk to you about and share with you. And so let's just go ahead and get started. So I did keep little man yesterday and today. We did go on travel the first part of the week and I'll share some footage of that toward the end of the video. We went and saw one of our girls and her family in South Carolina, so that was so much fun. The weather was so nice. The humidity wasn't that bad at all. It was not too hot, not too cold, and it was so pretty to see the color change. The foliage, the fall leaves, the autumn colors. We don't get that so much here in the Gulf Coast, Mississippi area, but we did enjoy seeing all the beautiful leaves and the fall colors going to South Carolina and coming back. And I started doing book reviews. Not so much a review, just sharing with you what amigurumi and crochet books that I have, crafting books that I have. So I had to break it up into parts. So part one you've already seen. So I have more books to share with y'all. So that will be ongoing until I share all of my books with you. So I don't think I'm going to do a book review in this video because I'm thinking it might be way too long. So thank you everyone for the compliments on my haircut. It is much different for sure. It was very long. It was like down to the middle of my back and I knew I wanted to get it cut. Then I'm thinking, well, I got to research it. How much do I need? What hair can be donated? So underneath was all natural color. And I think the bottom top may have had some highlights in it. So I ended up with like 15 inches of hair to donate. And I will get that mailed out to a local. There's this local place not far from us that I can donate. And I'm going to do that. I just got to get it in the mail and send it off. But yeah, it's short for sure. Either way, long or short, it doesn't matter to me. I know my husband likes it short. I've just always had long hair and I get it cut short ever so often and let it grow back out. But it's neither here nor there. It's just hair. Anyway, thank y'all for all the compliments. Y'all make an old girl feel good. I appreciate it. So, and then my sweater. I know I've talked to you off and on about my sweater. If you have been on my Instagram, you kind of have an idea of what this video is going to be about, because I pretty much talk about everything that I do share on my Instagram. I like to post on my Instagram, and that way I can keep up with what yarn I use, what hook I used, and all of that good stuff. So with this sweater, let me go over this with you right quick. It is a pattern from MJ's Off the Hook. It's her Granny Pop pullover, and I made it with Hobby Lobby's yarn. Yarn Be Sleek and Soft. I believe it was the low peel. So this was the one that I ran out of yarn and had to purchase yarn several times to finish it. And I did post some pictures. I'm going to stand up and show you the rest of it. I have my Mimi leggings on today because usually today I had a big shirt that covered everything, that covered all of this stuff. So this is the sweater. I was determined, I didn't know if I wanted to add the band, but I went ahead and added the band. I wish it stretched out a little bit more, but it's a good crop fit. I like it. I think it'd be cute with a pair of jeans. Also, I think it would be cute if you had a button up under it and then just let the bottom stretch out. The sleeves, I worked on the sleeves. The bands still are not even. I think I did one of them I did twice because it was like way off. But I guess that's just the way that it is when you make garments, or even when I make amigurumi. Sometimes I have one leg that's bigger than the other. But so is life. Nobody's evenly perfect. So Mama says. So this is the sweater that I finished. I enjoyed making it. The Granny Pop pullover by MJ's Off the Hook. She does have a free online tutorial on how to do it, but I ended up purchasing the pattern anyway. And this, it comes up on my neck a little bit. I think I'm going to stretch that out a little bit because I don't know, I'm funny about stuff being right up on my neck. I haven't blocked it or anything, so it is what it is. So yeah, so I finally finished this. What's my card project, you asked? Well, going up there, I'm like, your granny squares, I gotta catch up, right? So I brought yarn to work on a year of granny squares because I gotta catch up. So going, that's what I did. Guess how many I got done? One. Y'all, and this one I did while my husband was driving through Atlanta. One just doesn't drive through Atlanta during rush hour, during construction. This is it. So I was working on it, and then I realized this yarn and this yarn, these two yarns, this cotton, even though it's a 4-weight cotton, is a lot thinner than this cotton. And I'm like, I'm not starting over. I'm just going with it. And I did, and it just is what it is, y'all. It's a little wonky, but I mean, that's just my style. It's a little wonky anyway, so yeah. So I worked on this while my husband was driving through Atlanta, and at one point I was weaving in the ends, and I had the needle in my mouth as I clipped, and then he slammed on brakes. I'm like, okay, nothing is going in my mouth, because I could just see that needle go in the back of my throat. That was against policies and against all safety policies and procedures as far as crocheting on the road. So I did finish this granny square, and like I said, Jenny from In My Spare Time Crochet is hosting a year Granny Squares crochet along. I did finish that one. Oh, I'm still behind. And so this one is called the Tulip Bowl. Y'all can see what it's supposed to look like. I also finished this one a while back. It's been a while. Let's see, which one's the front side and which one's the back side? Okay, this looks like the front. I finished this one. This is really pretty. I like this pattern. Now the tulip, this one was okay. It's just working in that cotton yarn, working with the cotton yarn and doing those puff stitches was not joyful. It was not fun. But I mean, it looks nice, the cotton, if they were the same size. But yeah, maybe a cotton blend or acrylic next time if I make this again. But this one was with an acrylic yarn, and I really like that pattern. It's really pretty. And I did this very early on. Oh, that's the right side. And I didn't have any issues with this one. Let me see which one that is. I think the Granny Square team has passed me up on that. I think that, okay. Yantra, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, they did this like a long time ago. I forgot to take pictures and send that in. So I did that, and then I started working on this little thing called Field of Flowers. And I'm like, nah, next, okay. Not having fun with that one. Plus, trying to stay focused. Then I said, let me go to this one. I'm like, no, no, it's telling me to front post double crochet, and then you front post that one, and I'm having, okay. So when will I pick back up on this? I don't know. At the time, I was not having fun. I enjoyed doing this, but then I skipped a few and skipped around, tried to find one. I don't know the instructions, and I'm sure it's fairly easy. I did the yantra, no problem. The flower fields, it takes a certain amount of focus. And as y'all probably know from watching my videos, my focus just doesn't focus all the time. We'll stop there, and because I'm going down the rabbit hole. But I did make something, y'all. So after getting kind of frustrated with a year of Granny Squares, I free-handed a little bookmark. I'm like, oh, let me do something else that's fun. So I'm going to make some of these. I have someone that I have in mind I'm going to mail this to. And so yeah, just free-handed a little flower bookmark while we were traveling. I didn't want to pull anything else out, so I'm like, let me see what yarn I have to work with and go from there. So I have been working on a year of Granny Squares. I've done that one. I don't remember what they're called. That one. So I'm not a complete dropout failure. That one. That one. That one. And this one. But yeah, some of the patterns, like I said, I do struggle sometimes with focus. All right, moving along. So I talked to you about a year of Granny Squares, what I've done with that. Will I pick that back up? I'm sure I will. I I'm sure I will, because there's sometimes I want to sit down and I want to do something a little challenging, but I didn't do any more during the trip. But I did finish some more items. So also on the way on the trip, I made some sushi all from Jade, and I'll post pictures of that. Such a cute little pattern, so easy to make. So when you order it from Etsy, you get this cute little printables. And if you're gonna do markets, you know, all from Jade, just check her out. She sets it up really nice. She has things on my Instagram, how she displays the sushi. But I thought it turned out really cute. So one of the little cards that I chose was, she believed she could, sushi did. And another one was rice and shine. So I thought that was really cute. I did those out of Premier Parfait Chunky. And I used a 4.0 millimeter crochet hook. So coming back from our trip, I wanted to make an amigurumi, and I wanted, because I remember going through the books with y'all, and I was like, I wish I brought my Animal Friends of Pica Pau book, my Jan Schenkel book, because I wanted to do the alligator. I wanted to do another little crocodile, a caiman. I call him Lau the crocodile. But I did not have that book with me. And so I remembered Hobby has Jan Schenkel's patterns, a couple of our patterns for free on their website. And I remember I had downloaded those a while back when they first came out. So let me look and see what I could find. So I found, now this, okay, I'm gonna crack myself up. I was cracking myself up. This is Madeline the dog from the designer Pica Pau, and it's from Hobby Designs. It's from the Hobby website. It's a free pattern. Her name is, well, her name isn't Madeline, but she's known by she's known as Madeline. Her name is Wendy Wolf. So this is Madeline Dog from Jan Schenkel, Pica Pau. You can find the pattern on Hobby. It's a free pattern. Now, she did not get her little beret. I gave her a bow, and the skirt does not come off. I left the skirt where I just picked up those, so you do a crochet back loop, so it makes those front loops where you can attach a single crochet, and I just built the skirt from that. Now her little boots do come off, which is a good thing, because trying to stuff and close that off at the same time is a little tedious. It's not pretty at all, so she needs to leave her shoes on. But I thought she turned out so cute. And then my aunt asked me how much I was going to sell her for, and so my aunt is going to get her for I think a future Christmas gift. So she is made with a mixture of 4-weight cotton yarn, because that's what I had in my bag for travel to make granny squares. So I didn't make granny squares. I made amigurumi from one of my favorite designers, Pica Pau, Jan Schenkel, author of Pica Pau. I thought she was cute. I did do the embroidery eyes, gave her some blush. The embroidery eyes, if you need a good tutorial for those, Cassandra from Craftably Ever After has a really good tutorial for embroidery eyes. Yeah, so I thought she was cute. So the Wendy Wolf, she is looking forward to Thanksgiving because she loves pecan pie and cranberry sauce. So like I said, this was, I don't know if I told y'all. This was made with a mix of 4-weight yarns, And I used a 3.5mm crochet hook, but I'm thinking I should have used a smaller hook, because there's a lot of places, especially when you're doing the decreases around the neck, you can see, I mean, it gets kind of holy, it gets kind of gappy. And one of the yarns that I used was one of the Premier cottons that I ordered a while back. I don't have the ball bands. So this was probably a mix of Mainstay cotton from Walmart, and it may have all been Premier cotton, except for this right here. I think this was Hobby Lobby. Anyway, long story short, I don't know if it's going to be that short. So this is a mix of 4-weight cotton, 3.5mm crochet hook, and I'm thinking I should have used, I probably should have used a 3mm hook, because there's a lot of places that looks kind of holy. Other than that, I think she turned out cute, and I would make her again. She was easy to make, not that difficult at all, fairly simple. Yeah, I think there was some front loop, back loop, and maybe some back loop crochet, but other than that, everything was very easy. You do sew on the ears, the arms, the muzzle, and I think that's it. Everything else is worked as one complete, which is nice. Don't have to sew, didn't have to sew the head on. All right, Wendy Wolf. She reminds me of a little dog from Bluey. Just not the main characters, but just one of their one of the dogs that have been on that show. She just reminds me of a Bluey dog. Also, I have another project that I've been working on off and on. It was Stay By My Bed, and I would just crochet on it some here and there. It's from this book called Little Happy Circus. Now this was a book that I did buy for myself before I worked out of all the ones I got for Christmas, because I told y'all before, my goal is to work out at least one thing out of all my books before I buy more books. Well, I believe it was Julie from Kaya's mom showed this book, and she made this sweet little elephant, which I think is adorable, and I want to make also. But I made this little circus bear, and I took him out for a photo shoot, and I'll post some pictures of that for y'all. He's so cute. Y'all, look at this little guy. This little circus bear. He is adorable. He's got his little tail. So his little neckband didn't come out quite as wavy as the picture. Not sure what's up with that, but I'm not gonna worry about it. I think it's cute. And his little nose, it's just a different design. And I did the embroidery eyes, just like the tutorial from Cassandra. I may go back and blush his cheeks. I think I'll do that. But look at his face. Look at this. So I did the embroidery nose, and then the picture showed, see that face? I'm like, well, I'm gonna try that. And then I did it. It's like, it's got a crooked side face. So I took it out. I tried it like 3 times, and it came out the same way. I'm like, well, dude, that's going to be your face, because every time I try to redo it, it turns out looking just like that. But I think he looks cute. So this is made out of Yarn Art jeans, and I used a 2.75mm crochet hook. I mean, he's fairly, now, I mean, he would have turned out huge if I used like a 4 worsted weight and a 3.5mm crochet hook, but I think they turned out really cute. I enjoyed making them. I would make them again. And I think I would enjoy making the, out of this book, the elephant. So yeah, I think he's so cute. So I did take him out when I was at my daughter's yesterday and gave him a little photo session, and I enjoyed making him so much. Now, I did give him embroidery eyes. I think this would be great for a baby gift, especially for a nursery. For a boy or a girl, you know how I like to clip in bows. So say you want to give it for a girl, you can just do a little bow clip if you wanted to, or not. But I thought he turned out cute. He doesn't have a name yet. He's just a little circus bear. All right, carry on. I think that may be it for the makes that I have made. That I made while on travel last week. I think that I do have something on my hook in my whip bag that I would like to share with y'all. I'm working on it. It's not a plushie, but it's so cute. It's gonna be cute. So I went to Walmart. I just got back from Walmart. I was looking, so my husband had to get some things. I'm like, let me just look through the yarn. No intentions to buy anything. But I found some velvet mainstay yarn. I didn't buy it, but I thought it was very interesting because I have a lot of Premier Parfait Chunky, but it is the same, probably very similar to a weight in Premier Parfait Chunky, but it's a felt. Very pretty. They had like a pretty black and a blue and one other color. I don't remember. I should have took a picture and sent y'all just to show y'all, but I didn't. But you know what I did take a picture of? Me standing in line with this yarn. Isn't that pretty? Oh, it's upside down. Hometown by Lion Brand yarns. So this was so pretty. I'm not sure what I'm going to make with it. It's going to be a beanie or a shawl or scarf. I got 4 skeins. That is what they had on the shelf. It was $3 and something. It is a 6-weight yarn, and it's called Everglaze, and it's soft, and I'm looking forward to making something with it. Not sure. Also, talking about the trip, I will add some footage of our trip in this video. Start adding some footage of the trip. One thing that we did go and do, we went to a Korean festival, and I got me a project bag. That's so neat. So you're able to eat some great food and go through the vendors, and they had several vendor markets there, or several vendor booths there. Got me a project bag. I was looking for some crochet because I think I would love to buy a crocheted item from someone, but no one, I didn't see any booths there. It was set up with plushies or amigurumi or anything like that, but it just goes to show sometimes it's everywhere and then sometimes it's nowhere. I think that is it, y'all. That all I've got to share with y'all today. And as far as toward the end, I'll add some footage of our trip if you want to hang out. If not, I will talk to y'all later. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you so much, especially for the ones that have subscribed. And if you want to like and subscribe, feel free. I enjoy hanging out with you. I enjoy hearing from you. Y'all are just the best. Y'all my besties. All right, y'all, take care, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.